Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to jump in. You got a special one for you today. As you can see here, the quest, I've completed my weeklies, which means I get a free ancient shard. I've also completed my monthlies, which means I get a void shard and a sacred shard. And today's going to be the day that I pull a legendary. Just hoping. And I also will get an extra legendary if I do happen to summon one. So the chances are still the same, still 6% from a sacred shard. I've probably, I think, pulled about 3 on this account so far, all with epics. I'm going to be going through and pulling all 3 of these today. So all 3 of the different types of shards, all 5 of them. And we kind of hopefully will go from there. I just need to create some more space. Alrighty, that should just about do. So we'll start with the ancient shards, kind of hopefully pull something from this and see how we go. I'm really hoping for some decent epics here, if we can try and get one. A Wanderer, a weaken on his A1, some turn meter, and also some ignore defense. We've then got Ogre and Jailer, who has a chance of removing 1 buff off the champion, also stealing buffs, and then also more damage there on his A3. Interesting champion, a little bit going on with his kit there. Be a good champion there in maybe something like Magic Keep. The Candle Guard, the Candle Lady, she also removes buffs. She also has weaken on her A2, but she also then places a increase attack and increase crit rate. It's the low versions. Crit rate, it does go up to 30%. So yeah, they're both the weak versions of those. Can't imagine that she'd be overly wanted on someone's account, but that's okay. Probably will be food champions for me. Let's do the Void Shard, then we'll jump straight into then the Sacred Shard. I'm hoping from something good here. It's an epic. It's Umbral Enchantress. She's a defense-based nuker, which I think has an attack all enemies blocking buffs on her A2. She's a really cool champion. I think she actually will be one of the champions that I probably will end up building out, because she's got provokes, she's got block buffs, she's got block active skills. She's really probably like someone who I'll bring into my team. I'm really excited about. Yeah, even my arena teams. She's a defense-based champion who has 2 attack all champions, which means that she could probably come in as a defense-based nuker for me. Yeah, so I'm actually really, really happy about that. That's a really cool pull. Okay, now, I mean, the only way we can really top that is with like a great legendary, like a legendary champion from this Sacred Shard. Now I'm going to talk about a little bit about who I want. Obviously, I've got at the moment, yes, thank you, Raid. Obviously, at the moment, I've got 5-6 stars on my account so far. So I've got Rhonda, I've got Kale, I've got High Katoon, I've got Vrask, and I've got Sandlash Survivor. So really, I've got 2 damage dealers. I've got a support turn meter control kind of champion. I've got a healer, but again, he's not really... His main job is to kind of deal damage, and then there's a passive that heals him. And then Sandlash Survivor comes in here with an ally protect and block damage, but it's a passive, not an active skill, which means that I can't use it when I want to use it. So really, I would really like someone who's going to be a little bit more of like an ally protection or support healing kind of champion. Someone like, this is just for reference of someone new who's come into the game, Corrigar Deathbell. He's someone who's fairly new. He comes in here with his ally protect. It's on a 3-turn cooldown, also for strengthen. It's also then got so someone kind of like that would be great. I mean, I'm not going to turn down a good reviver as well. Like, oh my god, how awesome would it be getting like a Duchess or even like a Helicath? Those 2 champions would be so sick. But I was even tossing up the idea of even someone like Mortu Macabre would be really great as well, because of that, all the damage that he's got on his Peril ability, and you just build him really, really tanky because he's got such a high base HP. So I'm really kind of looking for someone who's a little bit more, less nuker, all AD like Hefrak and Candrafon. I'm kind of looking for someone who can deal a little bit more damage in kind of a PvE kind of way, but also maybe useful in a PvP, so the arena setting as well. So let's pull this Sacred Shard and let's pray. Come on. We want a legendary. It's purple again. It's okay. It is Fang Cleric, which I pulled this guy really, really early into my account, and I actually fed him accidentally. I shouldn't have. I should keep this guy for Faction Wars, which he places really well because I think he's one of the only revivers, at least epic revivers, in the Dark Elves faction. Obviously, in the Dark Elves, I'm trying to think about who is a reviver here. I can't think of any off the top of my head unless I'm missing anyone. I know Ray does damage, so does Lanicus, but does she ever revive? No, she's got an ally attack. Folly's a damage dealer. Noct is an ally protector, so he would have been really cool as well. Truath, I'm not too sure. That's alright, you kind of get the point. He's probably one of the only revivers that I would have had, and he's also got a speed aura in battles as well, which just means that my faction war team for Dark Elves, if you look here, I'm at 22 stars. My highest so far actually is Dark Elves, and Barbarians is not so far behind it because my team at the moment is quite strong. I've got obviously High Katoon, War Maiden, and Demarsha because she's got a revive. So I would have really liked someone like that. I did get an epic version of it. That's fine. But yeah, my team will just be a little bit differently built now. So let me know if you guys have pulled on this extra legendary event. I want to kind of see what you guys are up to and what you've been doing. Yeah, if you have pulled shards, let me know. Obviously, I just pulled one then out of that free kind of quest missions. Let me know how you go with your quest missions if you do end up getting any shards from that. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.